Good morning, everybody. I'm smiling. I'm starting the timer at 12 minutes. I don't think I'll go that long. Got a couple of interesting things to show you. I'm going to hold this one up first. Hope I'm not too close. Can you get it all in? All right. Fiction story, B.Bear, Roman numeral 2. This is story number 2, part 2 of the fiction story B.Bear Gone Missing. And the part of True Laughter, I put out a short one. B.B. Rich said, you won't go missing, they won't kill you, you're going to die of paranoia. Paranoia is going to kill you. I love it. But you know what? It might be spiritual paranoia. I don't know. You know what the next word after paranoia is in the Webster Dictionary? It is paranormal. And one of the definitions, psychic or mental phenomena outside the range of normal. I might be getting spiritual, paranormal instead of paranoid. And paranoid, some definitions are extreme suspiciousness, disillusions or delusions, not disillusions, delusions, and delusions of persecution. Okay, now I told story number 1. If you haven't seen story number 1, you got to go to story number 1. All right, because story number 2's got the whiteboard and the red Roman numeral 2. But guess what this is? Story number 1 got put out a couple of weeks ago. And I'm being notified in my HUD complex, of which is 3 floors of 18 apartments on each floor. You can do the math. So there's a whole lot of people living here. 8 and 8 is 16. So there's 36 plus 18, whatever that comes out to. If I had a pencil, I could do it real fast. Can't do it all in my mind. Anyway, it reads on here, the agency is here to give you a little peace of mind and make sure you are okay during this difficult times. And they're coming to Coulter Commons. They will come to our neighborhood to distribute prevention kits. Now, first of all, I said in story number 1, they would come, take my temperature, which I've had that done at the VA hospital to get into the VA hospital. And I went there and had some blood tests done. So, according to temperature, I don't have the COVID, all right? And so anyway, the prevention kit shows a pair of gloves and a mask, which I have already, and then this weird-looking bottle with the red cross on it, or the cross on it. And that could be the supposedly COVID antidote. Now, what they're low-key playing is you can get the shot, the prevention antidote to COVID-19, and we'll give you a choice of whether you want, they're saying they'll give you a choice, but they're going to pressure you into getting the chip put in at the same time you get the shot. And the excuse they're using is, we'll give you free will choice, supposedly, to either get the shot. I won't get the shot because I don't even get flu shots, all right? After the military getting out in 1966, I have had smallpox vaccination redone. It's the only thing. I don't get flu shots. You know, I'm not a shot person. Don't put any viruses in my body. Natural, okay? So, back to the shot. They want you to get the shot. Supposedly they have the serum to prevent COVID-19. And they're supposedly going to give you a choice of shot alone or shot with chip. Why do they want you to take the chip? They're saying, oh, if we have an outbreak in a particular area of the valley or the state or a particular city, we can find out through the satellite in the sky, we can locate you. It's a location chip. and we can locate all the people that we've vaccinated or given a shot to. When we have an outbreak, then we know that we've got to move in because we have hardly anybody vaccinated in that area, or we have 60% vaccinated in that area. It all sounds really legit, but it's all about the location chip. That's why they were giving away free phones on every corner to homeless, because they'd get the free phone, but they got all the information from them. Their social security number, blah, blah, blah. And sure, if you can get a free phone in free time for a while. And these were old, obsolete phones anyway, so they were giving them away, getting a head count of homeless people. Their names, and their new phone number, their new phone, their social security number. Are they employed? Where do they live? Or are they homeless? Information. Because the computers are big enough now to put every human being into the computer and all their information. So, and it is about taking the mark of the beast. It may not be stamped on you 666, and there's some new organization or some new bill that came out that was 4 6s. Oh, anyway, I'm having fun with this, but I'm going to keep you in tune. Oh, let me read a couple of scriptures to you. Where'd I hide my Bible? Let me dig it out here. Oh, okay. Couple of quick scriptures. Smyrna. I read this one to my sister a few minutes ago. Called her. My sister that lives in Denver. And I read this to her. The 7 churches in Revelation, Smyrna. Verse 10, 2:10 of Revelation. Fear not of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. 10 is actually means completion, whatever it is. 10 days, 90 days, a year, whatever. Prison camp, a COVID-19 camp. If you don't take the shot, they might take you away and mix you in with COVID-19 people that are already sick, hoping you'll get it and get sick too and pass away. Okay, got to play the game according to the secret people behind the Pentagon, the secret people behind government, the invisible government behind government, all right? They slipped up and let me know that COVID-19 was invented in a military lab in the United States, shared with China for population reduction, especially the elder or anyone that's got diabetes or another complication and they're living, and especially if they're retired and consuming food. It's about reduction of population because they won't be able to feed the masses in the next 50 or 100 years if we keep growing at the rate we're growing. So China gets the COVID-19 from the U.S. who invented it. I mean, we invented all the napalm that was used over in Vietnam. Dow Chemical got rich making napalm, burning up people and forests, okay? So we make this and we give it to China. Now, whether China let it go accidentally or on purpose, because even the doctor said it couldn't have been developed and grown this fast in the wet markets where they eat supposedly monkey brains or something, I don't know. But anyway, it got loose over there in a very highly populated country and started across the United States. The One World Order knows what they're doing to eliminate population. And their project is to reduce world population by 1/3. Okay, that's why the COVID. And the COVID is the camouflage front to the chip along with the COVID, so they can locate you, all right? Moneyless society. The next thing they'll come out with and say, well, COVID's still moving, and it's moving through money, paper money and coin money, so we've got to stop paper money and coin money because everybody's touching it, and we've got to go to this chip where you pass it underneath the scanner, and the money's taken out of your bank account automatically for your food at Fry's. Remember, this is a science fiction story. Okay, so anyway, 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, you believers, faithful believers. because I'm reading the Word of God, born of the Spirit, faithful believers. And I will give thee a crown of life. And he that hath an ear, can you hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches? He that overcometh and is faithful unto death shall not be hurt in the second death, the spiritual death in the next life, because your names are written in the book of life. And then, just for your own reading, read all of chapter 13 of Revelation. And I think it ends with this, and it's about who has power over who. They're getting power over us through fear, the COVID-19. And the very last thing